Thank you so much. It's been wild here today.
I can imagine. I hope you've had loads of champagne.
We have. I've had a few Coors Lights in the garden. And I'm feeling good.
Good. Massive congratulations. It's been a crazy month. It seems wild. We were talking about this today. It seems absolutely wild that we're in a global pandemic and yet business is absolutely booming. And how blessed are we that we've been able to max out this situation of being in lockdown.
100%. We're so lucky that we have this business. So many people are struggling with financially.
When people say, how are you coping, working from home with the kids, I'm like, this is my life 24/7.
Yeah, nothing's changed for us either, really.
No, I don't know whether that's a good or a bad thing. Anyway, massive welcome. Thank you so much for agreeing to come on our whole team winning call tonight. It seems very appropriate, bearing in mind you guys are smashing out promotions. I just wonder, we've maxed out, literally, I've never known a call like it where it's maxed out within minutes. I just wondered if you'd share with everyone a little bit about your story.
Yeah, sure. So I got involved 5.5 years ago. And the reason why I got involved was because I was actually looking for a second job, because I worked from the age of 16 to 25 as a carpenter and joiner. When I say that, it was actually a joiner. So basically what that means is I worked in a woodworking workshop, straight from school, straight into work, did an apprenticeship, and it was all right, but it was just all right. And, I had big goals and big dreams in life. I've always, as a child, I've had a great imagination. I've always wanted to have a fantastic lifestyle. And the carpentry just wasn't cutting it for me, I'm afraid. And that's why I had a look at other opportunities. So I was Googling other jobs. I was even looking to be a waiter in a bar, and do all these like weird stuff on the side. But the trouble is, if I got a second job, I would have had less spare time for myself. So that's why I, Laura said, surely you can afford another shirt. Do you know what? I'm wearing this all the time. I am washing it, I promise. But anyway, what was I going to say? I started this instead of a second job. And the reason why is because I could come home from work and I could sit on the sofa and build my business instead of coming home, having tea and going to a restaurant to wait tables. Yeah, so I was willing to work hard. I just didn't know what journey or thing to focus on. And honestly, I'm so grateful that the thing that I found was this. I didn't know what I was doing when I first joined. It could have been another company. It could have been another opportunity. It could have been anything. But how lucky am I that the first thing that got offered to me on Facebook was an opportunity with Juice Plus Company. It's the best company, 50 years, the ultimate product, which right now is what everybody needs, which is health. So I'm very, very, very lucky that I was invited to that event 5.5 years ago. And that's when the story started for me. So yeah, 5.5 years ago, I said yes. Me and Harriet built one franchise to SC. We were struggling to break SPs underneath us. So Harriet then signed up and became my first, well, not my first team member, but my first SP front line. And then once she started to get success, the other sidelines of Harriet then started to watch Harriet, and then we built a Club 3 business, and then onwards and upwards from there. I quit my job too early. I wouldn't recommend quitting at SC, but me and Harriet agreed that we wanted to make this business our full-time thing. Harriet went to work and, covered most of the bills whilst I stayed at home and built this business. And in 90 days of quitting my job, I went from unreconfirmed SC to QNMD. So I replaced my full-time income fast. It's surprising how hard you can work when, if you don't do it, you can't afford to pay the mortgage. So it was scary, desperate times, but it paid off. And now we're doing great, which is amazing.
I am muted and then unmuted again, sorry. So you quit your job at SC and then thought, shit, I better actually get to work. Because like one of the things I love that you said at the beginning is you knew you wanted something else and you were prepared to work hard, you just didn't know what it was. And I think that's something that, because there's going to be a lot of new people on this call, this is the easiest business in the world, but you still have to work hard, right?
100%, yeah. Like Jeff Roberti says, there's no free lunch. So you have to work. And I'm really like, I love the fact that you have to work hard, because then, you know, it takes a certain type of person to get to the top. Yeah. So it filters out all the fragile people who aren't prepared to go through the journey to get there. Because otherwise, if everybody just got to the top really easy, when a bad day did come, you haven't got the characteristics built to be solid, like to become when you go to NMD meetings and PMD meetings, or, you know, of top leadership, all the people in that room, they all, you know, look different. They all, you know, from different walks of life and different backgrounds and stuff, but the characteristics are the same. They're all determined, they're all focused, they have clear visions and clear reasons why. You know, they got the rhino skin, that's what we call Team Rhino. You know, we're solid people that, you know, have fantastic mindsets. So the journey of Juice Plus, you know, from start to finish, will shape you as a person into becoming someone that's confident, you know, clear on where they're going in life, and just basically owning your shit, because nobody's going to tell you what to do, because you have that confidence and certainty within yourself through this personal growth journey. So yeah, the person you become is one of the best things about the business.
I 100,000,000% agree with that. And I know that the person that started when I started 8 years ago is a very different person to who I am now in the business. And it is like a personal development journey. Dan, do you mind if I just ask how old you are?
Yeah, so I'm 30 now. I'm 31 in August. And do you know what? I was saying to Harriet this morning, it's fantastic because we say to people, this is a 3 to 5 year career. And it took me 5 years to get to NMD. So I was saying to Harriet, how we train people saying, if you just give us 5 years of your life, we can change your life. And I was feeling like a bit of a hypocrite, because I was like, shit, it took me 5 years to get to NMD. It'll probably take me another 5 years to get to PMD, which is actually a 10-year career. But I'm 31 in August. Hopefully we'll go PMD before then. So I would have done from partner to PMD in under 5 years. So it's incredible how it's all worked out. I've actually done it in my 5-year target before the age of 31. So you just never know when you're going to have your year in this business. And it's very, very, very exciting.
It's amazing. And actually, so the 5-year thing's pretty incredible, but actually just going on to talk about a little bit about your, you know, what you've achieved at 30 years old. There isn't many people that live in a beautiful 5-bedroom house with their fiance, wake up every morning and live the life that they want to live, and earn an exceptional income every single month. So I just want to say a massive congratulations. That's a huge achievement, not only to be, you know, smashing the business, but you're 31, like you've done, well, no, you're 30, almost 31. That's just amazing. So okay, so let's get down to the nitty gritty bits. Let's talk about customers, because we obviously know that they're an important part of the business. So can we talk a little bit about how you recruit customers, how you look after your customers, how important they are to you?
Yeah, so obviously customers are everything. You know, that without customers, we don't have a business. So it's very important to be customer driven, but it's also very important, and this is the one thing I've learned over the last couple of years of my 5-year journey, is it's very important to stay in the customer care zone. It's very, very, very important, because there's no point getting loads of customers and then they all drop off again, and then you have to keep getting new customers. What we really want in this business, and this is the ultimate goal, is to have, let's say, 25 premium capsule clients that are signed up for life and they love it and will never stop using it. That really is the goal, because then that will sort your PB out. You'll have a fantastic regular income from just your customer base alone. So getting customers, I've just done a new starters call, and before I jumped on this one, I'm going to say the same thing. And you guys can put it in the chat bar as well. Let's see if you guys know this as well. Who as a child had a Happy Meal when they were a child? Yeah, give me a yes in the comments. Who had a Happy Meal? Yeah?
Did.
Nearly everyone. So the reason why I want to say this is because McDonald's call it a Happy Meal because it makes the children happy. And now all us kids all probably still love McDonald's, because we've been conditioned that we associate McDonald's with happiness. Yeah, let's go for a drive-through, let's go get a Big Mac, let's go get this. So this is how we want to sell Juice Plus. Not like it's McDonald's, but through the emotions. Yeah, McDonald's are very clever. They call it the Happy Meal. What we need to do is we need to stop, you know, sharing all the boring facts of the 20 grams of plant-based protein and 32 fruits and vegetables. That's all there on the website for people to find out. What we really need to do is start sharing how the products make us feel. Yeah. So we want to sell the emotion of happiness. We want to sell the emotion of energy. you know, waking up and feeling great, not feeling sluggish, not feeling bloated. So it's important that we use the products, we love the products, we share the products, and we share how the products makes us feel, so that people then associate health with Juice Plus. Yeah, like McDonald's made you guys think that if you have a meal, you're going to feel happy with the Happy Meal. We need to sell health with Juice Plus. So, you know, I learned that from McDonald's. So it's all psychology. Share how the products make you feel, not the scientific facts, because that's what people want. They want to, if you ask any girl what they want to be happy, they want to feel body confident, they want to feel sexy, they want to feel good in their own skin, you know, and that's what we want to share with people, because not McDonald's, Juice Plus can help people feel like that. McDonald's will not help you feel like that, by the way, so don't eat too much.
McDonald's isn't going to make you feel happy,
No,
not sluggish and sexier. Not as far as I'm aware anyway. That is so true. And like, when I do think of, when my kids say, oh, what are we going to have? My kids don't even eat McDonald's, really. They just want the free toy. And but they always say Happy Meal, and they don't even ever have that. You know, they have chips and a fruit bag because they don't eat the other stuff. But yeah, they still say, can we have a Happy Meal? Can we have a Happy Meal? And you're right. So maybe I hope you guys really take that in, because it's so true. And we've done a new smoothie plan this week about, you know, you'll soon realise that changing one thing a day and just having a shake in your capsules in the morning actually makes this massive impact on how you're feeling. So yeah, I'm totally up for that. Let's make everyone realise that Juice Plus makes you happy. Oh, Gina has unmuted herself. Sorry, Gina. So I'm just going to mute everyone, Dan, then I'll unmute you again. Okay, 1 second. Okay, we're back.
Cool.
Okay, so let's talk about team members, because you said you just done a new start call, and I know that team is definitely something that you're super passionate about, looking after them, making them feel part of the XXY family. So can we talk about a little bit about recruitment and how you're recruiting at the moment?
Yeah, so recruitment was always something that I got excited from the start, because when I went to my first ever Juice Plus opportunity night, when I found the business, Alex Webb was there. And I saw the opportunity, and I saw the numbers: 5 get 5, 25, 25 get 5, 125, 125 get 5, 625. And I saw this, and I said to Alex, I said, this looks fantastic. I'm probably going to join, but can I ask you, how many people can I recruit myself? And that's when he looked at me. He looked me in the eye and he said, as many as you want, and then started laughing. And I said, well, let's do this. And I said I was going to go out there and I was going to recruit the world. You know, I didn't, because nobody joined my team to start with, but I tried. But the one thing that I've learned over the years is that with team building, and there's a lot of you've got to learn to discipline your disappointment with team building. What you have to do is you have to have you, and you want to build a foundation of people. Yeah. And Harriet's an amazing example of this. Last month, she got 32 team members, and from that she's got 12 new frontline SPs this month already. So this is what you have to learn. The numbers have to be in your favor. So you need to recruit as many people as you can frontline. And the reason why is because out of the front line, some will and some won't. Yeah. And what we're doing is we're working with the workers and finding the ones that will. And it's very clear who the ones that will are, because they're the ones that are getting on the Zoom calls, replying to your messages and ringing you and asking you for help. They're your workers. So what you do then is you recruit loads of people, you condense it down to the great people, you work with the great people, and you help them grow as people. So one thing that I take massive inspiration from is on Netflix. There's a documentary. You girls won't be interested in this because it's football, but there's a documentary on there about Alex Ferguson and his leadership. And basically what I like to think about with my business, just because I think it's more of a fun way to think about it, is that I like to imagine that I'm Alex Ferguson and all of my front lines are Manchester United Football Club. Yeah. And I have Ronaldo up front. I have, the best players in defense. I have an amazing team, and each person's different. Each person is, into different things and have different hobbies and interests and different personality traits. And me as Alex Ferguson is I need to work out who's who and what's what, and I build relationships depending on the individual personalities. And I basically have made these, let's say 11, because it's in a football team, these 11 people, my family, my friends, I know everything about them, and those people now are the people you guys are seeing on Facebook, new QNMD, new NMD, new IMD, new QSSC, new SSC. All of my Man United XXY directors group are all smashing it right now, and that's because we are the Manchester United of Juice Plus. Like, we are all winners, we're all mindsets, we don't like to lose. If we do lose, we don't get disappointed, we learn, and we just have great fun and great discipline. And I think that if you guys have that mindset of, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to find my own, Manchester United, or whatever your team is, if you have a football team, try and build a winning team. And you, as a manager of that team, need to help these guys win. But to find your team, you have to kiss a lot of frogs. There'll be a lot of people that don't turn up to train in. There'll be a lot of people that don't have what it takes. There'll be a lot of people that have bad mindsets and, negative. You don't want them, yeah? You have to kiss a lot of frogs to find your winners. And then once you find them, don't let them go. Yeah, make them your best friends, because this business is relationships. As Jeff Roberti says, long-term relationships equals long-term success. So my winners are like, they're my pride and joy, and I wouldn't be where I am without them. So recruitment is everything if you want to get to the top, guys. So go out there and find your winning team. And that way it's a more fun way of looking at it as well.
I love that. Although I think some girls do like football. Just want to...
I know, I'm so sorry I stereotyped all of you and offended 500 women on the call.
But it's fine. I don't, so I don't really mind. But no, so true. And I think I heard something today where it said, stop teaching people to work and teach people to win. And you're absolutely right. So I love that you've got all your books in the background, Rich Dad. Yeah, so stop teaching people to work and teach people to win. So go out there and find your winning team. I love it. It makes total sense. So we're obviously talking about team members. So could you just talk about how you get your brand new team members off to a quick start? Like what are the 3 key things that you would tell a brand new team member, if you can get them down to 3?
Yeah, so the number one is get on the product. You simply cannot sell a product you're not using. You need to be able to speak from the heart, and the first post you should be doing is saying, I'm excited for my products to arrive, if you're not on them. Second post should be you and going live, unboxing your products and using your Facebook like a blog to share your journey. So number 1 is get on the products. Number 2 is start like sharing this with the world. So everybody who's in your network, go out there and share it with them. I've just started an online business. Would you be interested, or do you know anyone that's interested? I've just started a new health plan. Do you want to do it with me? And get your first few customers under your belt, because it will raise your confidence and your belief in yourself. And I always say, if you can get 1 customer, you can get 100, because they're all basically the same. So it's very important that you get on the product and try and get your first few customers and get that Partner Plus promotion out the way, so you get that good check. The next thing, and also the third most important thing, is within 48 hours, you must have a phone call with your upline. Yeah, you must. All of my team members that I recruit that don't make it onto my Man United winners squad are the people that are too scared to have a phone call with me. Yeah, I recruit people all the time, and they say, "Oh, can you voice note me the information, or can you message me the information?" And I'm thinking to myself, I can't build a relationship with someone over Messenger. Like, I need to speak to you. I need to know about your family. I need to know the name of your dog. I want to get to know you so we can build and be friends and build a great business together. So it's very important that if you guys are on this call and you're brand new, message your upline saying, can we actually have a chat tomorrow? Just have a 15-minute chat, because relationships is everything. So get on the products, start sharing the products and getting your first few customers, and have a phone call with your upline, because the Juice Plus network and the Juice Plus company is all about people and connections and friendships and relationships. And if it's all online, it's all digital, it's all messaging, it's actually scary, because you can build an amazing business via Messenger, yeah, but then when a hard day comes, all those relationships weren't strong enough and the little team blows away in the wind. So it's very important that you have those good working relationships with your team, so that people, feel supported and feel connected with you. And then they stick and stay around, and that's how my team have got amazing success. So yeah, that's my top 3 things. And then after that, it really is about just becoming a student and getting on as many Zoom calls as you can, because knowledge is power, and the more you earn, the more you learn, the more you can earn. So it's a brand new opportunity, a brand new job, and you're not going to be amazing at it to start with, but what you can do is learn as much as you can, as fast as you can, to shorten your learning curve. Because if you try and do it without the information, without the mentors, without the Zoom calls, you're going to try and figure it out yourself. And it's just going to take so much longer, when actually you can just fast track yourself to success by getting on the Zoom calls and getting off to a great start with doing the correct things from the start. Because there really is a blueprint to success, and all you have to do is follow it. You know, Alex taught Karen, Emma taught, you know, her team, and she's taught me. And now all I'm doing really is sharing what I've learned from you guys. And it's the same old stuff, just repeated over and over and over again. So that's my top tips really, Emma.
Thank you. And it's so true. And I wish Alex was here to see this success, but I know, I can hear him already laughing his head off, talking about that day when you said to him about how many can I recruit? And you just saw these little sparkles in your eye and went, oh, he's going to do it. And he always spoke so highly of you guys and how well you were going to do. So yeah, we learned a lot from Al, and I think I learned a lot from you. Like I still teach the triangle now. When you taught me the triangle in that event in Southampton, which is add people, follow up and post, really simple, the absolute basics of our business, I never forgot it. And I was blown away, like, wow. So, and I still teach that now. So we all learn from each other. We are a massive team. And I think, you know, the relationships that we build between sidelines even has such a big impact on your business, because when tough times come, you can reach out to those sidelines. And when good times come, don't bark, we celebrate together too. It really is, it's an amazing team to be a part of.
100%.
Okay, so the pandemic, I don't want to keep you too much longer because I know you've got loads of things that you need to do. And so the pandemic's obviously affected lots of people's business in lots of different ways. So has it changed anything for your business? Has it made you work any differently? Or why do you think you've had the success that you've had recently?
To be honest with you, the pandemic's been the best thing ever for my business. Because what I'm doing now is the same stuff I've been doing for 5.5 years. But now the ratios have changed. So what I mean by this is, for the past 5 years, I've had to speak to maybe 20 people to find someone who's interested in business. But now, you know, if I speak to 20 people, 5 or 6 people were like, actually, yeah, do you know what? I'm at home, I'm bored, I could do with some extra cash. What is it? So the pandemic has made people more aware of health, which we help with. And it's made people more aware of what it's like to be at home. And there's so many people out there, including myself, that in a weird way has actually really enjoyed the lockdown life. Like, in the chat bar, give me a yes if you've kind of enjoyed like having the lockdown life, because the whole world is slowed down. You know, everybody's got more time, everybody's doing more, you know, well-being stuff, everybody's playing games in the garden or painting or doing stuff that normally in a stressful world we don't get time to do. So everybody's slowed down, and a lot of people have said to me, if I could, I wouldn't go back to work because I'm loving life too much. And we can say to them, well, maybe you won't have to go back to work, or at least not full time, because you might have an opportunity here to work from home. And this is what I've been doing for the past 5 years. I've been living the lockdown life really for the past 5 years, except what I can't do now is go to events and meet up with my team. Yeah, but we'll do that when this is over. So the opportunity is more massive than it's ever been. The products are more massive than it's ever been. And that's how I've got to where I am today. I'm doing the same stuff. It's just now more and more people want the opportunity and want the products. So my thing that I would like to sort of say to all of you on the call, especially if you're new, is right now you're sat on a gold mine. Yeah. You want to act as if you've just found a cave full of gold, you know, and you've got your boot open and you're loading all the gold. Get as much gold whilst you can, because when the pandemic's over and people are going back to work and they're not as interested in Juice Plus anymore because they haven't got time, then it might slow down a little bit. So whilst the pandemic is in full swing, guys, please, please, please take advantage of it. Because, and when I say take advantage, I feel a little bit like, oh, we're taking advantage of like a negative situation, but maybe it's the wrong words to use. Really, we need to help as many people as we can by making more money at home and with their health. So don't take advantage of it, but just go out there and help as many people as you can, because we have the answers to health and financial problems with the opportunity and the product. So yeah, I've the last few months have been really interesting for me and Harriet. We've just been so focused, and because we can't go out anywhere, there's no distractions, and it's just been amazing. Like, we've worked really, really hard, and it's really paid off. So yeah, it's incredible.
See, I think I totally agree with you. At the beginning, I thought I was going to really struggle with the kids being around me and stuff and not being able to see people. But actually, it's just made me much more aware of that the big things are not so important, and how much the small things matter, like the things that you do in the garden with your family and stuff like that, you know. So we have been so blessed with how much the business has boomed in this period. And I really think as well, sometimes we'd come up against stuff where my hairdresser or my beautician might say, oh, you know what, I'm all right, you know, my job's really secure. I just always think, oh, I don't want to do that just in case. But actually, all those secure jobs all of a sudden aren't as secure, and working for yourself from home isn't such a bad idea, right? So yeah, I think you're totally right with that. I love the way you've explained it, and I totally got that you didn't mean take advantage. You meant we've just, you know, used it in the best way possible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we've got 2 minutes. So just wondered if you would just end the call with maybe your top tips for just smashing business right now, and any motivation that you can give the team.
I would just honestly say, like, have fun with the business, but also have that extra 10% discipline, because we all do our stuff. Yeah, everybody on the call is posting, they're all adding, we're all chasing likes, we're all doing this stuff. But what I really want you guys to do before you get off the call is to say to yourself, how can I really put that extra 10% in? How can I stay up a little bit later? How can I send a few more messages? How can I put a bit more extra attention to detail in my Facebook posts or my Instagram stories? You know, like, now you've got the time, really, really use it. Because when I went from working full-time and having Juice Plus as part-time, every minute was precious. But when you've got all the time in the world, it's very easy to get sloppy and lazy. So my advice for you guys is to have fun with the business, but get super disciplined. Use the time you've got, because one day if you have to go back to work, you won't have what you've got now. So just take advantage of the time that you've got, really submerge yourself, really become obsessed with Juice Plus business, because me and Harriet, from the minute we wake up to the minute we go to bed, we're talking about the business, we're, you know, talking about our team, we're talking about, you know, the sales, everything. Like, we're always living the mission. So fully submerge yourself and go 100% in. If you're not quite 100% in yet, then make the decision to just go in that extra bit further, because it's the extra 10% that gives you the 90% of the results. Yeah. If you bumble along in this business and be average, you'll get paid average. So if you put in the extra effort, you'll hit the promotion, just like in the real world, right? If you turn up and do the bare minimum, you get paid what your boss pays you. If you come in an hour early and you stay an hour late, guess what will happen? The boss will think, wow, you're going to be promoted because you're putting the extra 10% in. So be exceptional. Yeah, put the extra 10% in, strive for excellence, have high standards for yourself, and then that's how you'll hit promotion, because your standards will improve, your business will improve, and everything will level up. But it will not level up until you level up. So some guys, if you haven't got the momentum right now, go and look in the mirror. Tomorrow's a new day, and think, right, tomorrow's the day I start to level up and take my business to new heights, and stick to it. You can't level up for one day or 1 week. Level up for 90 days. I guarantee you'll have fantastic success at the end of the 90 days, guys. So there we go, Emma. Is that okay?
That's amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Thank you for sharing your tips and your honesty about the business and how you work. And I can't wait to celebrate PMD with you in the coming months. And yeah, thank you so much. Thank you guys for joining. It's been an amazing call. And yeah, let's smash the end of the month.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Emma.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.